I'm Caitlin Franklin, and I'm here with Tyra Banks today. Where did you attend high school?
I attended Immaculate High School in Los Angeles.
How was your high school career?
My first attempts to find a modeling agency, I was rejected. But in 1990, I landed a lead contract with Elite Model Management, and I shot my first piece for 17 magazine.
What did you do after you graduated from high school?
I enrolled in Loyola Mount University in Los Angeles, but dropped out when Elite offered to send me to Paris for a catwalk modeling agency.
What was your reason to come back to the U.S. when you had a perfectly good opportunity to become famous in Paris?
I made my living by being 20 or 30 pounds heavier than the average model, and that's where I got famous. Victoria's Secret said I sold more bras and panties than anybody else with 30 pounds more booty.
What happened after you started to get huge in the modeling industry?
In 2003, I created America's Next Top Model, which I produce and present. Versions have been launched in Australia and Britain as well. I had my own talk show, The Tyra Banks Show, which ran between 2005 and 2010.
Did you ever end up going back to college?
Yes, I recently started classes in Harvard Business School, and I can tell you it's a little expensive, but I think the investment is worth it just to show, young women that it's that people can still be educated and still be like fabulous and fierce at the same time.
When did the idea of fat talk first become an issue for you?
That's just something I have naturally just always been shutting down with friends and girls I mentor. Like, stop saying those negative things about yourself and find something positive and celebrate that. I've been saying that for years with my T-Zone Foundation, just with friends on a daily basis.
Have you ever struggled with fat talk yourself?
Mine wasn't fat talk. Mine was skinny talk. When I was a young girl, I lost a lot of weight over one summer involuntarily, and which was really depressing and sad. There was nothing I could do to gain weight. I would look in the mirror and tell myself I was disgusting every day.
At what point did you realize all this skinny talk was starting to affect your self-esteem?
I'd become antisocial, and I had fewer friends. I went from being, the most popular and the head of the clique in 6th grade to being, this depressed little kid in 7th grade. Not leaving the house, not looking people in the eye. My body made me feel bad about everything. I focused more on my studies, and I surprisingly made a 4.0. And I tried to be happy about that because it was the only thing I was excelling in.
Do you feel insecure about your body now?
Definitely. I'm human. I have insecurities all the time. My body's more like a woman that's not a model than it is like a model. I know how to dress for my body to give all the solutions, and I like to teach women tricks to feel good about themselves when they walk out their front door.
How do you overcome the impulse to harpoon what you might see as an imperfection?
A lot of it has to do with my mother, what instilled upon me. When modeling agencies were telling me I was too big and not the ideal model they wanted, she'd say, okay, we're going to discuss that over pizza, and we're going to plan the future for your career, which doesn't involve you being skinny. I didn't want to be unhealthy, but I was still a model. I had to fit some kind of specification and be strong and healthy even now. But I was lucky to have my mom as a role model. And so now I'm spreading her messages through my platform to